Hello students, in the previous lecture we have discussed some questions of exercise 1.2. Now in this lecture also we are going to discuss few questions of this exercise. Now let us start with question number 9. F is a function defined from n to n such that this is n plus 1 by 2 if n is odd and it is n by 2 if n is even for all n belongs to n, because this function is defined from natural number to natural number. So domain is natural number and codomain is also natural number. State whether the function is bijective. Justify your answer. So we have to check whether it is bijective. Means we have to check whether it is 1 1 and onto. If it is 1 1 onto, then it is bijective. Otherwise it is not a bijective function. Okay, so let us check. We will start with 1 1. This is question number 9. So first of all, we will use this function when x is odd and this when n is even. We will use this function when n is odd and this function when n is even. Okay, and what is n? N is natural number. So we will consider two different natural numbers. Suppose 1. 1 is odd number. So we will put 1 in this function. And if we will consider 2, 2 is even, we will put 2 in the other function. So we can say that we have f of 1 when we are considering 1 as the first natural number. Then we will use this function. So it is 1 plus 1 by 2 and this is 2 by 2 equals to 1. And if we are considering the other natural number as 2, then we will put this 2 in the second function. So this is 2 by 2. Again the answer is 1. It means the two different elements has the same image. So we can say that this is not a 1 1 function, this is many one function. So we can write first f of x1 or f of 1 is equal to f of 2, that is f of x2. But 1 is not equal to 2. Means x1 is not equal to x2, so f is not 1 1. This implies that f is not 1 1. So it is clear, when it is not 1 1, then it is not bijective. But we will check the other part also, means whether it is onto or not. Now consider n belongs to n. It is given in the function. Now we will consider two cases. If n is odd and n is even. If n is odd, okay, then 2n minus 1 is also odd. You can check. Suppose we are putting n equal to 3, 3 to the 6, 6 minus 1 is 5, 5 is also odd. So when n is odd, then 2n minus 1 is odd. Okay? And when it is odd, then we will put the value in which function? In the first function. So we can write f 2n minus 1 equals to 2n minus 1 plus 1 by 2 and this is 2n by 2, simply n. It means the image of this odd number is this n. And what is n? N is also odd. Or we can say the pre-image of this is 2n minus 1. Now, if n is even, then 2n is also even. Then 2n is even. When it is even, then we will use the second function. So we will write and f of 2n equals to 2n by 2 and it is n. It means again this n has pre-image 2n. So we can say that thus, or here we am writing thus, but for each n belongs to n. For each n belongs to n, whether n is what? Odd or even. Odd or even. Okay? There exists its pre-image in n. Its pre-image in n. When there is pre-image in n, it means f is onto. Therefore, f is onto. But since it is not 1, 1, so it is not a bijective function. Hence, it is not a bijective function. This is the justification why it is not bijective. Now, come to this question. This is not given in the exercise, but it is very important question. So that the function f from n to n means from natural number to natural number defined by fx, x plus 1 when x is odd, x minus 1 when x is even, is 1, 1 and onto. This question is similar to question number 9. That's why I am taking this question along with question number 9 of exercise 1.2. Now look at the solution of this question. In this also, first of all we will try to prove this as 1, 1 and then onto. So for 1, 1, let fx1 equals to fx2. This is the proper procedure which we followed in the previous questions also. Now there are certain cases. If x1, x2 are odd, if x1, x2 are even, if x1 is odd, x2 is even, if x2 is even, x1 is odd. So we will consider the cases. Suppose I am considering the first case. Case first. When x1 is odd and x2 is even. x1 is odd and x2 is even. When x is odd, we have to consider the function x plus 1. When x is even, we have to consider the function x minus 1. So in this, for this odd, we will consider this first function. For even, we will consider this function. So fx1 equals to fx2. Now put the values. So we can write fx1 equals to fx2. This implies that for x1, when x1 is odd, so for odd the function is x plus 1, so we will write x1 plus 1, and for x2 is what? Even. We will consider the second function, that is x2 minus 1. When we simplify this, then we will get x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1 is equal to 2. I think this is not possible. The difference of an odd number and an even number. It can't be 2. 2 is not the difference of any odd number and any even number. The difference is not equal to 2. Means this is not possible. You can check for any odd number, any even number. Suppose I am considering 1 as odd number, 2 as even number. The difference is what? 1. If I am considering 1 as odd number and 4 as even number, the difference is what? 3. So it never comes to 2. It means it is impossible. So we can write which is impossible. When this is impossible, it means this case is also impossible. It means x1 is odd and x2 is even is not possible. If we interchange the cases, means x1 is even and x2 is odd. Again we get the same condition, means not possible. So we can write similarly, when x1 is even and x2 is odd. Okay, fx1 is not equal to fx2, because when we consider this, the result is false. It means it is not possible. So fx1 is not equal to fx2. So in the same way, when this is even and this is odd, fx1 is not equal to fx2. Now case second. Case second. If x1 and x2 both are odd, so we can write when x1 and x2 are odd and both are odd, we will consider this function for both of them. We can write f of x1 equal to f of x2. This implies that x1 plus 1 equals to x2 plus 1. 1 and 1 cancel. We get x1 equal to x2 and therefore f is 1, 1. Now in this case, f is 1, 1. Now consider the third case. Case third. When x1 and x2 are even. Now in this case, we will consider the second function. So we will write f of x1 equal to f of x2. Now put the values from the second function. We will get x1 minus 1 and x2 minus 1. Minus 1 cancel out. We will get x1 equals to x2 and therefore f is 1, 1. It means this function f is 1, 1. Now look at, or we will come to onto. This is over. Now for onto. Okay. Let y belongs to n, means codomain. This is codomain, this is domain. Now let y belongs to this codomain. In this also we will consider two cases, one for odd, one for even. Case first. When y is odd, then this implies that what? Y plus 1 is even. If y is odd, obviously the next element is even. The conjugated number is even. Therefore, when we put this y plus 1, then we will put, since this is even function, so we will put in the second one. So we will write f of y plus 1 equals to y plus 1 minus 1 from this. So this equals to what? Y. Now case second. When y is even, then the preceding term is odd. If it is even, then the term preceding this is odd. Now since y minus 1 is odd, we will use the first function. So we can write therefore f of y minus 1 equals to y minus 1 plus 1, and we will get y. It means every y has a preimage, whether it is odd or even. So we can write first, for each y belongs to n, means codomain. There exists a preimage in domain of F. This is codomain of F. So the preimage exists in domain of F. Therefore, F is onto. So since it is 1 1 and onto, hence it is 1 1 onto. So we can write hence F is 1 1 onto. So it is proved. It is 1 1 and onto. Now come to this 11th question. Let F is a function from R to R, real number to real number, be defined as fx equal to x raised to power 4. Choose the correct answer. MCQ type question is here. There are 4 options. We have to select the correct one. Now look at this. This is defined in R to R. Question number 11. Since this x raised to power 4 always gives a positive value, but in real number we have negative as well as positive numbers. So if x1 is 1, x2 is minus 1, then f of 1 is 1 raised to power 4, that is 1, and f of minus 1 is again minus 1 raised to power 4, that is 1. The images are same, but the elements are different. So for different elements the images are same. So we can say that it is not 1 1. Not 1 1. Not 1 1. Okay. Now for onto, since this x raised to power 4 always gives a positive value, but this real number has positive as well as negative numbers. It means f of x equals to minus 1. Means for minus 1 there is no value of x such that f(x) equal to minus 1. It means this minus 1 has no preimage in the domain. Or we can say that there is no value of x in domain of f such that f of x equals to minus 1, means negative So we can say that it is not onto. Since this is not onto, not 1 1, it means it is what? Neither 1 1 nor onto. So we can say that this D option is correct.